This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick it away to get this game going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
He's got it with room to run. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That strong coverage, though, they tackle him at the 11-yard line. So the Oregon Ducks offense comes out for their first possession today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better than them.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Second down, we're going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled there by the defense. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Ducks will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. It reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Look out, room to run here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The Buckeyes churn out another first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. It's a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down play coming up. Now they call a run. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, the quarterback looks up and sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they tack on the extra point. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll run it here. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They call the draw play here. Fighting off the defender. That's a solid game there, showing off the stiff one. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Now they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Which toward the sideline finds the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Now the pass rush gets home.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. There's a penalty marker down. He might get a second shot at this. It's a costly penalty for the special teams. The offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. Big throw caught on the left side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Oregon. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Marquez. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Single back, takes the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They finally make the stop. The offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense is still clicking. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. This guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set to some of those greats.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Ducks up the line to crank the tempo up here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And that sets up a return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Snags a quick throw. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Throwing off play action. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
That's doing your homework as a defensive coordinator and making sure your players are dialed in on third down. Obviously, it's third and long. They want to get their best player to the football, so you double cover him, take him out, and force that quarterback to either force it into coverage or find someone else to make a play. Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Short pass finds the tight end. Powering through a tackle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. He fires it down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Direct snap. Breaks free. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
At the 29-yard line. Now, a fourth down.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. This will likely be the last play of the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pass rush closing in. He's found some room with the 45. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Scooped up with the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you?
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They'll give it to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drop back here on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That completion makes it second and short. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you don't play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Brings up second and goal.
Back to throw again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Ohio State. They continue to roll up the score. So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the puck.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They hand it off to the back. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Looking to throw it for the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made quickly, but gain to the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And now from the pistol formation. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll try the right here. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They are pouring it on now.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Now tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the jet sweep, a change of direction. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. They're very, very fortunate not to give up the big play.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead. Pass caught, second down now.
Inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a third and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Oh, man, the offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hand.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Leaning on the run game here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Tackle, but forced down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Takes the toss, heads to his right. He's got the first and still going. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the first down at the 41. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. Second down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Hand off to the single back. Powerful running. Just runs through a man. A mismatch.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
So no gain in what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe